what happened with our physiology. As they said, that the autonomic nervous system is outside of our will. That's the way we were schooled and educated. We cannot tap into that what is called the autonomic nervous system, nor the immune system, nor the hormonal system, nor the lymphatic system. It's outside of our will. At that moment, when I went into the water, I felt I've reached the depth the way nature meant it to be. I felt good. I made connection. I felt good. This is me. This is part of me, natural. This is the way nature meant it to be. I felt good, and the other day it was back on. Wherever you feel good, you go back on in, and you take them on. And I developed a different way of breathing. Because the cold needs oxygen to combust, to make energy. I found out just by feeling that if I was breathing deeper, consciously, I was able to stay longer in the cold water and not have a sense even of the cold. A few months later, after regular, everyday practice inside of the water, I could stay 5 to 7 minutes after 25 deep breaths under the ice, controlled, showing me that the storage capacity for oxygen inside the body is far more than we use ever in our society. We're gonna do this. Everybody here is going to stay after 2 minutes of deep breathing, at least 1 minute without air in the lungs. That would be the proof in the pudding, don't you think? A clap afterwards. Maybe it's dangerous even what I say, that a natural method could be, and that's my belief, take away all medicines, pills, because we go to the cause, not the symptoms. We have shown already 2.5 years ago that the autonomic nervous system, first time in scientific history, can be influenced deeply with that, the immune system, endocrine system. And what is the endocrine system? Hormonal system, melatonin, serotonin, dopamine, even dimethyltryptamine. That is the fancy stuff of ayahuasca, LSD, and all that. No, we can do that with just breathing. And what is health? Isn't that learning how to tap into the immune system at will, anytime? That's what we did. That's what happened after people, I trained 12 people within 4 days, no prior experience in the cold. And in the evening, they had even some good beers and making music. And then the other day, they had a hangover. Yeah, do some breathing. You got a detox in 20 minutes. That's a different workshop, by the way. But I felt it was good. Day 4, without prior experience in the cold, they were able to be in shorts at the start of a mountain, slopes of a mountain, at minus 10 Celsius. I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit exactly, but freezing cold. That's where it began. Then we went up the mountain, say after 1.5 hours, at the Polish-Czech border, and there these military people came, dressed up like ninjas, big rifles, and they came over the ridge and saw us coming at -17 Celsius, a group of persons in shorts. You're never going to win that war. We made selfies anyhow. They were flabbergasted, and up till now they don't understand what happened. But it was okay, nice. We went on to the top, and at the top we were dancing like that. Because we found it. I saw these guys are going to battle this bacteria being injected because they got it. I can feel it. I can see it. It's there. It's energy. It's sense. And that should be common sense. A common sense and wisdom out of nature being screened by our aggressive mind control of the West colonizing all the planet, but yet not happy, not strong, and not healthy. Can shoot people to the moon, even to Mars, it's in a very short period of time, and then we cannot guarantee to our children happiness, strength, and health. How poor we are, how uncivilized. These guys, cool, thank you. So I knew that at that moment on the top of the mountain, these guys are ready. And yes, 4 days later, they were all injected with the bacteria, E. coli. And if you don't have a control over the layers of the immune system, then this bacteria is going to ignite the immune system, and then you are on fire, cold fever, headaches, uncontrolled shivering, backaches, all over agony. And these guys, all within a quarter of an hour, they had control. And it showed later in the blood result, these guys are in the autonomic nervous system. These guys are in the third layer of the immune system. That means the specific immune system. That means the T cells and the B cells. Where normally with a flu, big flu, it takes 5 to 7 days to get there. The body doesn't know anymore, so it takes 5-7 days. Now all these guys showed to do that within a quarter of an hour. And how? I already promised you to go and do this exercise. But now you understand why. How? Just be breathing and believing. Believing, another point now. Autonomic nervous system, yes, can be influenced. They made even jokes, whereas the control group all became sick. And not only the control group, compared with thousands of the same experiment, scientific research, showing everybody sick, and these guys are all okay within a quarter of an hour, instead of 3 to 6 hours being sick, fever, headaches, all over agony, and so forth. All okay. So then you think, you got it. You got not only disproven, you will earn recognition. You get some Nobel Prizes for this because, the first time in the scientific history, a man has shown in a scientific comparative study people to be able to go into the autonomic nervous system. That creates a complete different dimension of how we are able to tackle disease